Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. So I wanted to share with you today the very first amp that I ever got. This is a Peavey RAGE 158. I got this thing when I was about 13 or 14 when I first started playing guitar. And then I thought, how well does this hold up today? So first I'm gonna go over the specs and the features, and then I'm gonna show you some tones out of this thing. So you've got your input here. There's also a co-input, which I never actually used because I was just jamming alone on this thing for the longest time. I did have instances back in the day where me and a friend of mine would plug into the same amp, but we just used one of those splitters. There's a clean and lead switch. There's a clean volume knob. There's two gain knobs for the lead channel. One is how much distortion you want, and then the other one is a max output. This has also got a basic 3-band EQ, as well as a switch here that lets you toggle between modern and vintage voicings. There's a headphone jack, so you can play it without annoying your neighbors, and your power. The speaker on this thing is a Peavey Blue Marvel, which actually sounds really good for a practice amp. Now, I always found it a bit comical that some of the wires were exposed right here. Caution, risk of electric shock, do not open. Yeah, it's already open. So without further ado, let's hear how this thing in all its sticker-covered glory sounds. There's nothing too fancy going on pedal-wise for this. It's just my guitar going straight to my volume pedal and straight out to this amp. For mics, I'm using two SM57s with a Fredman clip. Well, there you have it. Those are some of the tones that this thing is capable of. Now, the tones you just heard, there was no EQing going on, no compression. That was just straight from the mics. The only EQing I actually did was the settings on here. I left them to my preferences for jamming. I did hear a bit of noise from some of the tones, but that's nothing a noise gate pedal can't fix. But also, regardless of the amp that you're using, proper miking technique can go a long way. And I find the Fredman clip can really help out with that. I would strongly recommend one of those. It's only about $100. It's well worth it if you're doing a lot of guitar tracking with an amp. So overall, I actually still like this thing. And even though I've got an MT15 head with a Trainer 2x12 these days, I still love playing on this thing, and I take this to jams all the time. At least the jams where I know I'm going to be able to hear myself over the drummer. So does anybody else have any experience with the Peavey RAGE 158? Let me know in the comment section below. And be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on my future videos. Until next time, I'll see you soon.